Hi there, I am Ann Moses. If you're seeing me for the first time, yes, I make videos on Christian dating and relationship just to help young ladies like me live up to the true essence of their life and balance the total womanhood they ought to become. Don't forget, I touch marriage and everything, so I have some good qualities, 5 good qualities every single lady should have out there. You don't wake up in the morning and because friends are hanging out with friends, you see that people are already in a relationship, you're not in anyone. You go to the school, everybody, they are in twos, people are walking around, okay, this one has a boyfriend, this one has a guy, this one is having a date, you don't have, and so you want to jump into one. No. There are some qualities, there are some things about you as a woman you should sit back, because most of this relationship, you see people, relationship goes down today, you see that this one is not working, this one is not doing well, most times because they don't have plans. They don't know what and what to take, what step to take before they walk into that relationship, and that is when you see that relationship keeps breaking every day. People keep walking into new relationships and they don't work on what exactly happened in the last relationship before they walk into the new one. And you see people begin to have problems, and they continue to have problems because if you don't plan yourself and you don't know what you're supposed to do and what you're supposed to do as a lady, what you're supposed to be carrying as a lady, problems like that are bound to happen. So 5 tips I'm going to give you that every single lady should have these 5 qualities on them, or you should have these 5 qualities before you go out there and begin to have a date. My point number 1, I said, learn to be cheerful and have a good sense of who you are. You have to be cheerful. Don't present to people that you're desperate. Don't make people feel, oh, you really want this thing and you want it by all costs. Don't look desperate. Don't act desperate. Don't talk desperate. You have to know who you are. You have to be cheerful. You have to have that sense of who you are, who God has created you to be. That's my point number 1. You must be responsible. You must know who you are. You must present yourself as responsible and ready for what you want to have. My point number 2, I said, understand how much God loves you. If you, as a young lady, really understand how much God loves you, honestly, you won't rush for things. You won't even queue for things. You know God loves you so much. If you truly understand God's point for you, God's agenda for you, God's plans for you, you won't rush things because these things, they are not supposed to be rushed. In a relationship, you don't jump into one. In a relationship, you don't rush into one. In a relationship, you don't make things happen because you're not the owner of that relationship. God is the author and the owner of that relationship. So before you walk into anyone, you have to consult God, if possible. Like I used to say, if you watch some of my videos, I tell people you cannot get it wrong. So long as you go into that relationship, you walk into that relationship, you have already mapped out your strategy on what is supposed to be on ground. As a single girl, you won't have it wrong because before you walk, any step you're taking, God would have ministered to you. You will see with just not the ordinary eyes. God would have been ministering to you on what to do before you even begin to do them. Fine, my point number 3, I say learn to appreciate others. Learn to tell people thank you. Learn to appreciate things that we think, okay, we look at these things, we think they are little things, or these are common things. Learn to appreciate others because these are part of the things you will get in that relationship, because if you're not appreciated, then you won't feel fine. If you're not appreciated in that relationship, you won't feel cool. If you're not appreciated in that relationship, you won't be fine, you won't be excited. So you have to learn how to appreciate others. You have to learn how to tell people, oh, thank you. You have to learn how to tell people, oh, this is well done. You have to learn it because it's something you're going to need at some point in life or as you move in that relationship. And even the next one, and in every part of your life, really need people to appreciate you, tell you how much you have done, tell you how far you have gone, and appreciate you. So learn to appreciate others. That's my point number 3. My point number 5, I say, always practice what you want others to give you. Practice what you want to get from others. So how do you practice that? For instance, you want people to tell you, okay, oh, this dress is beautiful, what you're wearing is really beautiful, oh, how can I get this, oh, this is nice. You have to learn to tell people the same. Yes, if you want people to tell you how gorgeous you look, how beautiful your dress is, you have to start it. You have to be the leader. You have to be the one to say it. When you learn to tell people and to appreciate people, that links to my point number 3. Appreciate people. Learn to talk to people with respect, learn to appreciate people, learn to give people their place, and you'll be fine, because what you give out, I remember upgrowing, I grew with a grandma who tells you, okay, fine, sometime when you're going to bed to sleep, she tells you, okay, fine, is this how you want to sleep on your bed? And you're like, yes. And she tells you, remember, the way you lay your bed is the way you're going to sleep on it. So if you want to have those good dreams, you have to lay your bed. And sometimes when I ask her, Ma, what do you really mean? And she's like, okay, fine. What I mean is that the way you lay your bed is the way you're going to sleep on it. What she was actually trying to tell me was, okay, fine, the way you talk to others or the way you have laid this bed, that's how you're going to see it. So the way you want to address, you're addressing others, don't forget they are going to address you the same way. So you have to learn to appreciate others. Learn to say thank you when it is necessary. Learn to smile at others. Learn to be cheerful. Just learn to be kind in your relationship. Learn to be kind to your partner. Just learn it. Anything good that is good for you, just know that it's good for the other person. But you have to be the leader of that, because you want it and you know that you need it. So you have to give it first. My last point, which is number 5, I said be confident and then pretend nothing wrong is going to happen. Be confident in who you are. Be contented in what you already have. Be confident in who you are. Always present your case. Go for the right thing. Do the right thing. Be contented with what you have. Do not ask for what is not yours for that moment. Do not go for what you know is not for you. Do not go for what you know that for that point is not what you're supposed to get. Alright? As a young lady, I told you I was going to give you 5 points, which is 5 good attributes of every single lady should have out there before you walk around, before you meet someone, before you begin to hang out, before you begin to seek to even have a relationship. So these 5 good qualities are good for you. They are good. They are just good qualities you should have. Be contented with what you have. Don't go for what is bigger than you part-time. Don't go for what you cannot get part-time. Be fine, be cool with what you have. And that's the little I have for you. Find time to watch more of my videos and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're just watching me for the first time. Like I told you, I've been around and I do different videos on dating and relationship. I touch marriage and all that, which is the bedrock of a successful home, a peaceful home. Because if you get your relationship well, you're going to get a good home. That's the truth. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And your comments are welcome, because that will give me another fresh topic that I can talk about. And I'm sure weekly, like I said, I do videos on relationship, marriage like this. So it will help you to really listen to the latest videos that are going to be coming out weekly. Thank you and thank you.